Stacy, and I have a crush on food. And I'm going to say something that may scare you, may make you cringe, and you may think, this crush on food lady is nuts. But I have a crush on Brussels sprouts. I do. And today I'm going to show you how to roast them in the oven and make them delicious so you don't have to add a lot of bacon or anything else to make them taste good. They're going to be great. Alright, so we rinsed off the Brussels sprouts, and now we're going to just trim them up, cut off the tips of them, and then we're going to cut them in half. I try to find a bag of Brussels sprouts that has mostly small Brussels sprouts, but that doesn't always happen. So if you have some that are kind of big in there, you can cut them in fourths if you want to, just so they roast a little bit more evenly. Brussels sprouts are part of the cruciferous vegetable family, like broccoli and cauliflower, and have a lot of fiber. And they're green, so you should eat them. If you've never tried them, you should try them. So I preheated the oven to 375, and we're going to brown the Brussels sprouts a little bit in the pan first before we put them in the oven. We're going to put butter and olive oil in the pan. Yes, butter. So I have a tablespoon of butter here. I know, it's a tablespoon, but it'll be okay. Put a tablespoon of olive oil. That nice bubbly sound the butter makes. Yeah. So we're going to put the salt and pepper in before we put in the Brussels sprouts. It mixes with the butter and the olive oil, and that way it'll get all coated on the Brussels sprouts. It always bubbles like that when I put the salt in. Probably some sort of scientific explanation for that. The pepper. Alright. Nice and melted. And I'm going to put the Brussels sprouts in. Kind of make a popping noise when you toss them in. Kind of sounds fun. We have this on a medium-high heat, so they're going to get brown pretty fast. So just toss them around. Starting to smell good already. And then we'll put them on the pan and stick them in the oven. The Brussels sprouts are brown now. It's been about 5 minutes. We're going to transfer them to the baking sheet. Some people like to eat them just like this, and you certainly can. I like to finish them off in the oven. They get a little bit more brown and caramelized, and they get softer, and they're really good like that. So we're going to put them in the oven at 375. The Brussels sprouts are in the oven. We have the temperature at 375, and we're going to roast them for about 20 minutes. If you want them less brown, just leave them in the oven for less time. If you want them more brown, leave them in the oven for longer. It's really up to you. The Brussels sprouts are done. Kind of brown. In my house, we like them a little bit brown. They're still delicious. So the next time you're feeling adventurous, buy a bag of Brussels sprouts. Or even if you're not feeling adventurous, do it anyway. You may find that you too have a crush on Brussels sprouts.